Warning, this podcast contains spoilers, so proceed with caution. Okay, what's up guys? We're here for episode 3 of Fantasm. I'm the Ramen King.
I'm Anime Gamer.
Emerald Element here.
And I'm Wonder Subset 36.
Well, now, let's get on to topics. First of all, that was a long pause between the introductions.
I know, right?
Yeah, there might be a little bit of delay.
Like, did everyone forget?
I did a little.
What do I say again?
What's my name?
Ramen King!
Alright, so...
Dude, your name
It's
is...
like the only thing he knows is fine dining. And breathing.
Dude, your name is making me hungry now.
Alright, so... what are we gonna talk about first here?
Goku versus Superman.
Goku versus... everyone want to Goku versus Superman first?
This is like one of the hottest debates in the geek world right now.
Yes.
In fact, it always has been, really.
Yep.
For the past 20 years?
Yeah.
Why don't we go to see, like, why don't we hear Ramen King's thoughts first, and we go down one by...
Why do you start with me?
Because put you on the spot, go!
Alright, so... my thoughts was... so, I saw the first one. When I first saw the first one, I was like everyone else, I thought Goku was gonna win. Then I hear they're making a second one. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking Screw Attack is gonna make... they're gonna... since everyone wanted Goku to win, they're gonna make Goku to win. But in the back of my mind, I was thinking, no. Screw Attack likes to screw people. So they're gonna screw them over and make Goku lose again.
Pun. You made a pun.
Whips jokes.
So, and just for clarity, for the audience, we are talking about Screw Attack's Death Battle series. They had 2 separate videos, Superman and Goku against each other. Just for clarity.
Oh. Yeah, so I was surprised on how they delivered it, like how they went about with Goku first starting out with Super Saiyan God. I mean, Super Saiyan God so far is Goku's trump card.
Yeah, at that point, I was just like, okay, Superman's gonna win.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, Superman... since when is Superman never overpowered enough?
Against Batman, apparently. Because Goku lost, but Batman still whooped his ass.
Because Batman's smart. You know, unlike Goku, Batman's smart and knows that kryptonite is his only weakness.
Yeah.
Well, in the first death battle, I mean, Goku knew that kryptonite was his weakness, so he shot it because Goku is stubborn and he wants to fight Superman at full power.
Yeah, I forgot.
Goku is. He likes to fight fair and square, full power.
Actually, you guys want to know what kind of what I just know in the second video?
What?
You know how Superman gathered the Dragon Balls and wished Earth back with everybody alive and everything in the beginning of the second video?
Find the dragons.
How did he
I think that was
do
a pretty nice touch.
How did he do that? Because the thing is, like, Earth has the Kami, and the Kami is like the person who's in charge of the Dragon Balls and everything. And if the Kami dies, the Dragon Balls turn to stone and are rendered useless. So the Kami must have died on Earth, yet the Dragon Balls still worked. How did that happen if the Kami was dead?
Maybe there's a second Kami.
Piccolo. Piccolo is the second Kami, and he is dead.
Next to Dende.
Dende, if not, well, Kami was already dead. So, if not Dende, then Piccolo. Either one, Dragon Balls would have been rendered useless. And where did he find the Dragon Balls? With is the question.
He probably went to Planet Namek and got theirs.
Superman had no idea about Namek.
He found out that Vegeta was hiding them underwater.
If-
right now that Vegeta's having a bitch fit because he can't find his Dragon Balls anywhere.
If
You think
if you listen quietly, you can hear his rage break.
Yeah, I heard. You think Vegeta might win against Superman because Vegeta's the kind of guy who would not hesitate and would, if he knew that kryptonite was the weakness, he would use it.
Then
Like, he
again,
would abuse-
I don't know. I feel like he'd be just as stubborn.
Yeah, he's just.
Yeah, actually, Vegeta actually wouldn't do that.
Yeah.
They're Saiyans. So look, remember, Vegeta is the one that let Cell absorb Android 18 because he wanted to fight him at full power.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. It's been a while since I've like 2 years since I've remembered the plot of the Cell Saga, so I completely forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, like Vegeta's really stubborn. Like he wouldn't use kryptonite. Maybe what will make him stand a chance if maybe Superman slaps Bulma like Beerus did.
Oh yeah.
He goes like, "My bad."
That was the best part.
So, anyone else's thoughts on it?
Um,
Who wants to go? I mean, I'll let them go first.
Okay, I'll have a
What do
crack
you
at
think?
it.
what do you think, loser? I mean, Emerald. Keep
Name
forgetting that's your
changes.
new.
Heyo.
I know.
It's all good. Honestly, I mean, if you asked me, from a few years ago, I would have been like, oh yeah, Goku should win because Goku's cool. But as I've delved deeper and deeper to the DC universe, I've kind of grown an appreciation and a liking for Superman.
Yeah, I feel the same.
More so to the point over Goku. But that's just partly because I haven't watched Dragon Ball Z since I was a kid, and I haven't really got back into the series at all.
They really-
So on a bias kind of note, I was wanting Superman to win, and like I said earlier, once I saw Goku go to Super Saiyan Goku God Super Saiyan whatever, that
God,
ridiculous name.
It's Super
Yeah.
Saiyan God Super Saiyan.
Yeah, that's,
Well, I mean, once I saw that, I was like, okay, Superman's got this one in the bag. I was not expecting him to laser his brains out, though. That was pretty surreal.
That was just this all over again.
I more so just have comments on the presentation, really. Like, the battle was kind of predictable to a point, but the presentation was actually really good. The 3D graphics look nice, a lot better than the last one for sure. I still, whoever they got to voice act Superman in the video did a good job.
That's some random guy. I'm subscribed to him.
You know,
Exactly.
No, I'm sorry. I keep thinking Super Emerald Element. For your case with Dragon Ball Z, I think they should put Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball Z on Netflix.
I could probably find them on some anime site. But I don't have the kind of drive to go watch things. Because, like, here's my thing. It's like, okay, I got two options. I could sit down on Netflix, Hulu, find some anime website, and I can watch all these things that I've been meaning to watch forever. Or I can go sit down and play some Smash Brothers. I can sit down and go play some Batman. I can go sit down and play any video game. Not 10 times out of 10, I want to take the video game. That's just me.
I
That's
agree.
just how I am.
I understand.
Anybody else?
So
wanna give a thought?
Wonder Subset, what did you think about it?
I thought it was the video as a whole was pretty good. I mean, and I love the difference in animation between the first and second one. They really did good between the two. And you know, I kind of I was really hoping that Goku would win. As a Dragon Ball Z fan, I was really hoping that Goku would win, especially knowing that he's a Saiyan. Saiyans, and I thought for sure he would win in the second one because for those of you in the who are watching the video right now, for those of you who forgot about this, Goku is a Saiyan, all right. And the thing about Saiyans is that every time if they survive a near-death experience or if they die and come back to life, their power, they become much more stronger every time.
Yeah, they
So
get stronger after every fight.
yeah, I was really hoping Goku would win, and I thought he was going to, but then I thought it's Superman. Of course he's gonna win. He's OP, you know. Hey, you wanna know what Goku should have done if he would have realized this? He should have fought him at night.
I mean, yeah, but let's
Well, there's the thing. I don't think Goku really knows about how Superman works.
I know, but I'm saying if he would have known. I mean, it worked out for Doom.
I don't think Night will work that well, because we still get the sun still beams towards Earth, so he's still getting solar power, just not direct sunlight.
Yeah, he could just easily take the fight to the other side of the Earth.
Yeah.
If Goku still had his tail, and if he would have done it at nighttime and looked at the moon, he probably beaten Superman in his great ape Ozaru form.
No.
But still,
If Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan didn't stand a chance, that big giant monkey gonna stand a chance.
Oh,
What if the Great Ape met Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan?
Yajirobe. Hold up.
We need to call the Hulk up in here.
By cutting his
Call the Hulk
tail
up
off.
in here. That happens.
And Vegeta didn't even notice. Yajirobe.
Yajirobe?
Yajirobe. Remember the Sand Saga?
Oh
Like,
yeah, he came out behind
I no
because
idea.
of the law.
Oh yeah, that's right. Superman would use his heat rays to chop off his tail.
They did mention he's pretty precise with them. I mean, he could
Yeah.
perform lobotomy with that kind of crap.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He can aim right towards his brain, so.
I kind of want to see like a video game crossover between the DC universe and the Shonen Jump universe.
DC all the way. Let's go.
Shonen Jump! Try to beat that.
Alright,
Okay, I got
Anime Gamer, what are
I got one word for you. I got one word for you, Wonder Subset. Batman. Case closed. Done. I'm out. Dropping the mic. See y'all later.
That was bat-tastic.
Batman wins.
Alright, now I'm gonna really drop the mic.
Okay. The thing is, Batman always knows how to beat everybody, even Superman, and nobody bats an eye.
What the hell?
Let's quit jokes.
These fucking puns.
You think the Joker and I would get along? If he doesn't kill me, that is.
Almost.
Oh, I'm not gonna kill you. I'm just gonna hurt you. Really, really bad.
Good.
I can't wait for that.
that.
Okay, we're getting off topic. We better get back to what we were talking about earlier.
Yeah, Sean, what are your thoughts on the battle? Sean, what are your thoughts?
In delay? Question mark?
Oh, the call dropped.
Ah, right.
Uh-oh.
Well,
Please excuse us while we correct these technical difficulties.
You probably went to the bathroom or something.
all right.
Okay.
So, what are your thoughts to wrap up the discussion on Batman versus Superman? I mean, not Batman versus Superman, Goku versus Superman.
I'm last.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So personally, I thought this fight was pointless. Well, mainly because like the fight wasn't that great, and it wasn't because Goku lost. Mainly because it just wasn't that over the top as the first one. I mean, I was hoping Goku was going to win in the first one. I mean, but he lost. Oh well. But like the fight was amazing. And in this one, I really like how the graphics were, but just how it ended, it was pretty lackluster, honestly. And it's, again, not because Goku lost. I knew he was going to lose just because, yeah, like Phelan said, because like it only took him like a few seconds to go from God to Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan. I knew there was gonna be a problem. But and what I honestly thought is I kind of wish they would have waited a bit before they did the rematch, because they didn't, because right now we don't really know on how powerful Super Saiyan God is, or how powerful Super Saiyan God Super Saiyan is. So maybe I think they could have waited at least halfway through Dragon Ball Super, where like Super Saiyan God is like maybe powerful enough when we know how powerful it is, and they could have had a really proper rematch. I mean, sure, Superman would have won most likely, but at least Goku would have stood more of a chance. Because I mean, even when he fought Beerus, which is he's practically a god himself, and Goku stood way longer to Beerus than Superman.
Yeah.
Oh, and I
That's
also
a
think
observation.
I also think that if they wanted to explain to everybody on how Goku cannot win whatsoever, then I think instead of a full-fledged animation, they should have just made a response video instead on how Superman can beat Goku, because they had huge balls. They had such huge balls. I'm pretty sure all of you have heard about the Sega Games Convention, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so when Screw Attack had their panel, they said that they were going to show Goku vs. Superman live at the panel.
Oh god.
Oh.
Everybody when everybody saw Goku go Super Saiyan, got Super Saiyan, they were all cheering. They were all cheering and they were expecting him to win. But then when they saw Goku's brain get lobotomized, all of their hopes just crushed. And people walked out the door. I saw that. I saw the live stream. They walked out the door.
You can't be serious.
Yeah.
Are you serious right now?
Yep.
Yeah. Go. I mean,
All right,
go look.
well, major props to those guys. They got balls for that.
Yeah.
I mean, I just thought they were going to do that just to appeal to the DBZ fans' sake. I mean, I'm more of a Goku fan, but I mean, if it is what it is, really, what I was hoping for a better and longer fight than the last one.
Didn't you see those guys receive death threats?
Yeah. For what I heard, they pretty much had, everybody was provoking them and almost went to death threats from having a rematch. So I'm pretty sure Screw Attack just made this fight super quick. This is telling you, hey, he can't win.
Yeah.
No, but
Big middle finger to all the.
I mean,
Yeah.
really, I mean, it just feels like from a DBC fan, it just feels like Goku was just a little bit disrespected. Just because I wish they knew, and I know they knew about Dragon Ball Super. They knew about it, and they could have waited.
I'll bet you that. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but
Okay,
I'll say mine when you're done with yours.
all right. This is gonna be a long rant, but they easily just could have waited. I mean, not at all the way at the end of Dragon Ball Super, but at least halfway, just so we would know how powerful the God form is and what it can do.
But in the end, would that really matter? Because Superman, regardless of how strong we know it is, we know that Superman can best it without a doubt. So would it? I mean, does it really matter at that point?
No, I think where he's getting at, maybe so Goku can put up a better fight.
I guarantee.
Okay, that's agreed. I agree with you there, but honestly, I don't really think that'd change the outcome at all.
Yeah, it wouldn't.
I guarantee that if Goku would have like fused with Vegeta and would have gone like maybe Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, you think he probably would have won? I think he probably would have won.
No.
No.
I mean, the fusion, it doesn't even last long at all.
Nope.
Like I said though, I know more than likely it would still be the same outcome.
Yeah,
but
it'd be a better fight.
Exactly. Because Goku's not that weak.
So let's we're done with that. Let's move on to another topic to discuss.
Should we talk about Arkham Knight? Did you guys talk about Arkham Knight or something?
We already talked.
We talked about Arkham Knight in the past 2 episodes. We should probably give that topic a rest for now.
Not about Arkham Knight.
Oh man, I wanted to join in on you guys. I couldn't join in on the last 2 because I was still trying to get my Skype stuff figured out. Dang it all.
Maybe some other time, but not this podcast.
Right.
Now.
Actually,
Huh?
one thing I want to say, like, you know how in Arkham Knight, like, there were a bunch of, like, Superman and Flash references?
No.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh, the thing is, I'm hoping that those references. I'm hoping that Rocksteady is probably working on a Superman game because
There's actually a Superman game in the works now.
Is it going to be good? Does it look good? Please tell me it's going to be good.
Idea. I didn't look into it. I should look into it, but I was like going through YouTube, I think 2 days ago, and like I saw IGN or Machinima was talking about it was like Superman game in the works. Like,
if you could like find a trailer or something talking about it, send that to me. I want to see this.
I mean, if it's making by Rocksteady, I mean Rocksteady, they were like the saving grace of Batman games.
Oh, yeah.
So if it was Superman,
actually made was the Batman games. There was one game called Urban Chaos.
What's this one for?
The Superman game is by Rocksteady, right? Or is it by another company?
I have no idea. I have to look back into that though.
Oh, by the way, Emerald.
Yeah.
I saw Angry Joe's review of it a while back of Arkham Knight. He I don't know. Actually, just go watch it. You'll know what I'm talking about. Just go watch Batman Arkham Knight Angry Review.
Alright, so, yeah, let's get off the Arkham Knight topic. You know what I want to talk about?
Alright,
without it.
But we should find time to talk about it again because I really want to talk more about that game.
Yeah, we'll find another time, but here's the thing. We were talking last week, we were talking about, Alpha Omega Zen. And have you ever heard of him, Shane?
No, I haven't heard of him.
Well, yeah, he's this guy. He talks about certain topics, normally pertaining to video game news and all that, and just he rants about certain people. And he was talking about how this one journalist for a Business Insider, how they talked about how the new Super Mario Maker is racist because of you know how there's like the little animated hand in the game.
Yeah.
He said that it's racist. He was like, why isn't it my hand? What if a little black girl plays this and she sees that white hand, she'll get offended by it, or an Asian person? I'm like, and from what I want to say is like, he's getting tired of people. I am also just race card in a bunch of video games and movies. Like, this guy say this is racist, this is racist. Like, it's not even racist. No one thinks about that. No one cares about it.
Well, I gotta hand it to them. They really they know what they're talking about.
Puns.
Avoiding that pun. I did see a thumbnail for a video talking about it. Over because I thought it was the stupidest thing in the world. I thought they were just talking about the trailer. I didn't actually know that the hand was actually in the game. So
I didn't either.
That's understandable to a point. It's extremely freaking stupid that people want to pull the race card on that. It's extremely freaking stupid.
Yeah.
But the world is going to be how the world is going to be. That's just what they do. Nintendo's probably going to take it out. Probably.
Nintendo ain't gonna do nothing.
Yeah, they can take it out. Like,
well, I mean, if you think about it, the game comes out in September. That is more than enough time to remove something that could controversial. And controversy, I don't know if you guys have heard anything about this, but controversy is a very bad thing for games to have. It kind of makes us look bad. It makes games look bad as an entertainment media, you know. And
but like
Grand Theft Auto 5.
They end up taking it out. It will show that so far that it was only from that guy on Business Insider who said that. But like me personally, I think that it'll make them win. They're like that it was great that the game actually had racial problems, which it doesn't. So
well, I see where you're coming from with that. I understand your point here, but when it comes to this sort of thing, you cannot fight your audience. You cannot fight the people that are watching. You just can't do it, because if someone says, "Hey, that's racist, that's sexist, that's stupid," and then they get a whole bunch of other people to do it, and all these people are in the news, the media, they're on YouTube, they're on Twitter talking about all this, you can't fight that. You can't fight that. You just can't. And Nintendo, with the position they're in, they've recovered from their financial losses quite a bit recently.
Because of Splatoon.
Yeah, Splatoon, Smash Brothers, Mario Kart, they've been great. They've been great helps. And you know what? I don't think that this is going to affect that in any way, but you know, better safe than sorry. Because like I said, controversy can just flat out ruin games. It can give them bad reputation, and I'm pretty sure Nintendo doesn't want Mario of all of their franchises to have a bad reputation just for that one little thing. So the game comes out in September. It's July. They have more than enough time to remove that.
I remember I was on Facebook. I saw this article. There was this woman. She was playing one of the Pokemon games. I know it was the newest one, and she said that she doesn't like how she says the Pokemon are homophobic. Reason why? Because you know how what's that one movie?
Oh, that one.
Affection or whatever. Where
Attraction.
Yeah, attraction. It only works on the opposite sex, not the same sex. So this feminist, she was like, "Oh, they're homophobic, and they should change. Nintendo should change their ways."
Or they're really just looking too deep into that. Like that's a game mechanic.
When it gets down to it, they're animals.
What was the name of that? What was the name of that one Pokemon that when they Americanized it, they had to edit him out, like give him like turn his skin purple or something?
Oh, I know what you're talking about. I forgot the name of it.
Jinx?
Yeah, Jinx. Yeah, remember when there was so much controversy about him?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was stupid.
What are your thoughts on that, Maishin?
Oh, about Jinx or about the whole...
Jinx.
Yeah,
Jinx.
Oh, well, I never really noticed that as a kid.
Yeah, let me tell you this. Like, we have to think of it this way. Japan, like, they don't have these problems. Like, you have America, where we have all these different cultures, and everyone's throwing out the race card here and there. You don't really see that there in Japan when they're making their games based off, like, their cultural references or whatever. They don't have that, so they don't really notice this. And when they're showing it to, like, when they're getting, like, an audience to play it or game testers, you got people who live in Japan, Japanese people who are trying the game themselves. They're not getting racially confused Americans or whatever to play their games. They're getting people in Japan to play them who don't go through all this crap. So
that's very true. Well, with Nintendo basically being, the U.S. being basically the melting pot of the world, and Nintendo being a game company based in Japan. If you really think about it, game developers based in Japan, they don't really pay attention to what's going on outside Japan. A similar controversy they had recently from Nintendo was that a bunch of people were upset that Tomodachi Life, a game for the 3DS, it's basically a life simulator.
Yeah,
people were upset that it didn't. Yeah, in a way, sort of like Sims. But everyone here in the States was pretty upset that it didn't have gay marriage. That's something they don't have to deal with in Japan, and since they don't really pay attention to the outside countries, they don't know about that kind of stuff. And to add on top of that, there are just Japanese cultural sort of influences that we here in the West, we don't know about. Jinx, for example, was based off of a certain popular style going around in Japan
I
at
know
the
what
time.
you're talking
Yeah,
about, yeah.
I know it. But
But we here in the West, we don't know about that. So, you know, and this, I guess, this sort of comes as a price when you're making games for international audiences. You're always going to have these controversies knocking on your front door.
And I think
you know,
that's why
it's
Japan doesn't really
unavoidable.
give us that many games. Like, I think that's why they don't give us that many games, because of the fact that they don't want to have to deal with this. It's too much from some game companies to deal with.
hey, you guys want to talk about a controversial game? Hatred.
I heard of that. I don't know what this is about.
It's basically so simple. This guy just wants to kill people.
And so that's controversial.
Yeah.
It's like Grand Theft Auto.
No, it's a
playing Grand Theft Auto.
This is a big difference between Grand Theft Auto and Hatred. You see, Grand Theft Auto, yes, Grand Theft Auto, it does involve, Emerald's busy, but Grand Theft Auto does involve, like, some, where you can go around and shoot random people, but that's not the main point of the game. Like, there's, like, missions and stuff you can do. Hatred...
What I was getting at, I was like, just, a 12-year-old playing Grand Theft Auto, just killing everyone. That's what 12-year-olds do.
Yeah, like 12-year-olds. 12-year-olds these days, they play, like, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas for the PS2.
They don't even know what San Andreas is.
Yeah, because we grew up with them. Well, you guys grew up with the PS2 version. I grew up with Xbox. I don't really see any difference. But sorry, I shouldn't have brought that up. But
No, you're fine.
Well,
Just
hey.
having a normal conversation.
Can I give my thoughts on the whole Nintendo thing?
Hold on.
come on, Emerald.
So, what were you saying?
Yeah, because
Hatred. We were talking about like hatred. What are your thoughts on it, Emerald?
Emerald.
I bet you he went to go get a sand. Oh, there we go. His Skype failed again.
Emerald. Oh, alright, what?
So, Emerald, what are your thoughts on the controversial game Hatred?
Hatred is interesting to say the least. Obviously people are, it's killing innocent people, and very true. And I don't think that's the best message to have in a video game. Let's be honest. And I'm gonna sort of paraphrase what the guys over at Extra Credits said. If you don't watch Extra Credits, you should definitely go check those guys out. They're pretty good. Anyway, they basically said that a game based around anger is because it helps, when you're angry and you sit down to play a game that's sort of based around anger, you kind of sort of relate to those characters and you're relieved of your anger. That's the whole purpose behind video games like that.
Exactly.
Hatred is not a game really based around anger. It's more based around sadism, which is not okay.
Yeah. I mean that.
Now, I deny
that game actually got the rare adults only rating?
I mean, very, very, very properly so. But am I going to deny the game's right to exist just because it's sadist and I don't agree with the game being based around sadism? No, I'm not. The game's a game. The developers worked hard on it, I'm sure, and I'm sure there are going to be people that love the game. All right, that's great. You guys go enjoy your game. That's not my cup of tea.
Yeah, because I was actually telling Ramen King, an anime fan here, about that, like they were saying stuff like, this is like Grand Theft Auto, so why are you... And I'm like, yes, that's true, they both share similar elements, like, both of them involve going around shooting, like cities and stuff, but the thing is, Grand Theft Auto does have that feature, but it's not the main point of the game, because there's, like, side missions and stuff. In Hatred, on the other hand, you only have one mission, just killing innocent people in that game. That's the only mission in the game.
Yeah, and I mean it'll please whoever pleases. So
I was gonna check it out until you said sadism stuff. I'm not into that, so I ain't gonna. I'll probably watch gameplay on it.
I mean, I saw gameplay of it too. I mean, personally, when I saw it, I just thought it was nothing special because it's mainly like an isometric shooter thing, and that's basically you do nothing but just kill people. I mean,
it's like a remake of Postal.
Well, that and I mean, Manhunt does that same thing, and that's actually a lot. It's a lot more gory and violent than Hatred is. At least it's actually a lot more creative on killing people than what Hatred does. So honestly, I mean, besides the whole sadism thing, I don't really see what the whole controversial thing is about. Because
if you don't like it, just don't play it.
Manhunt, I completely understand why it's controversial and stuff.
Yeah.
That stuff
Hatred is just that nothing special game that's just doing what other games have already done.
Well, you have to remember, most controversy, especially in video games, most controversy comes from a general audience, people who really don't play video games. You know, the moms of the world who think that Yu-Gi-Oh! And Pokemon is a way to worship the devil and that video games are making children violent. You know, this controversy stems from a general audience that don't really play video games. They really don't understand this kind of stuff. Now,
I understand that.
Again, like I said, I don't exactly condone of the sort of sadistic nature. I mean, not to really say that sadism in games is bad, just don't center the game around it.
Hatred.
I mean, like I said, I do not deny the game's right to exist. It's a game, it's on the market, people will play it, people will enjoy it, and, kudos to those guys. I'm glad you found a game you like. I'm not gonna go near it, though. It's not my cup of tea.
Hey, you wouldn't like it anyway. You wanna know why?
Why?
There's really no music in the game. There's like ambient sounds, but there's like no music in the background while you play.
Sometimes no music in the game can make a game tense.
You wanna know what would be, like, the thing is, basically, if you have like an iPhone or anything that plays music, just play some like heavy metal or anything while playing it, then it'll be much better, because, like, here's the thing, what's most key features of gaming besides plot, character development, graphics, and, background?
Gameplay.
Gameplay, yes, but what's the other thing?
Music.
Yes, music, there you go.
Content.
Here's the thing. Like, just think about this. Play the original Sonic the Hedgehog for the Sega Genesis without any music.
Okay.
Think about that.
The game instantly becomes worse.
Yeah.
Challenge accepted.
Zach, I played Sonic.
No, thanks. I'm going to enjoy my Sonic the Hedgehog tunes.
I played Sonic CD with no music before.
Oh!
Was it torture or?
That is like one of the best. That is like one of the best Sonic soundtracks of all time. How could you do that?
That's like blasphemy with Valor.
Don't get me. I love the Sonic soundtracks. It's just I was playing a Sonic hack before. It was called Sonic CD ++, where it pretty much had the homing attack this time. I was trying to get, but for some reason it was glitched where it did not play the music at all. And I was trying to get the music to work, but I was like, screw it, I guess I'll just play it like this, because I mean it has the homing attack in here. I mean, unlike your version. So I just played through without any music. And I mean, it wasn't that bad.
You have balls of steel, my friend.
Hey, actually think of this. Try playing Sonic 06 without any music.
Oh, I mean, the game can't get any bad enough. I mean, you're just...
Wait, this is the game... Wait, Sonic 06, this is the game that's on console, like 360 and PS4.
Yeah, it's called it's originally called Sonic the Hedgehog, but...
Yeah, that one.
Lots of people call it either Sonic 06 or Sonic Next.
I love that Sonic game. What are you guys talking about?
What?
Oh god, Najamel, you literally just got the entire internet on your ass right now.
Dude, the story sucked.
It was pretty fun.
The story was bullcrap. The gameplay was bullcrap.
Alright, In Ajamel's defense, I will admit, my first time playing the game, I actually did enjoy myself. But that was when I was like in elementary school and really didn't understand game design. I tried to go back and play it recently. I just can't do it.
Ramen King, look.
You guys,
try playing it on the.
Someone told me that one of the hard parts in the game when you're like doing that running sequence and you're going through them trees and like I hear like so many people have a difficulty with that. I went through that without hitting a single damn tree.
Because that's just the first
How
one.
did you do that?
No, look. You've only done the first one. You have
Try
to look.
Crisis City. Try Crisis City.
Yeah,
It's
Crisis
what-
City's the one that gives people shit.
Look, Ramen King.
Kansas City, the same thing. I didn't hit nothing.
No, it's not. No,
Oh,
it's not.
I know that's bullcrap. All right, there's no way.
No,
There's
I
no
swear,
way.
Man, I did it.
I'd like to see somebody try to go through Crisis City without getting hit once.
I did that.
No, you said you did the one with the trees. How
I
could you
also
just?
did Crisis City too. I
How?
thought we was only talking. I didn't know Crisis City was so hard though. Like you guys are now telling me it's so hard. It wasn't hard to me then.
Then maybe you should
There's
play it.
no way.
See,
I'll play it again. I probably won't be as good as I used to, but I was
If-
good as hell with that game. Like,
look, Ramen King, listen. I had this game. And I quit on this game. For one, mainly Crisis City. I mean, like this game, I thought this game was great too. Because you can play as so many different characters. That's why I liked it. Problem is, the game has so many glitches and physics problems that it's not good. It's not good at all. And Crisis City makes it a whole lot worse. Especially when it comes in parts. Especially when it comes to the load times. When it comes to the load times, it just makes me want to quit. It makes me want to drop my controller and give up. Especially when it comes to the boss. I'm done.
Did you? Hey, just
Fantasm.
just Maishin, just one. Did you play the PS3 version?
I had it. I had the game.
Okay, but did you have the PS3 version? That's my question.
It was the PS3 version.
You had
He
the
did.
PS3 version? Okay, that's your problem. The PS3 version is the worst version.
Yeah, like I didn't really experience that was the problem. But in my defense, I never owned the game. I was borrowing it.
Wait. Was it me or was it somebody else?
Someone else. You don't know how to PS3.
Oh, I didn't know.
You know this. You know I always had a 360.
I mean, I just suddenly thought.
Get out.
You're fired.
You're fired. But
Okay, who farted on the mic?
what?
Was that somebody's
I
chair?
don't know what you're talking about.
I think it was Phelan. He
Whoa. Hang on a second. Let's not go around pointing fingers now.
Oh come on! I heard the sounds coming from your the blue lights lit up around your profile pic
Who?
Well,
on Emerald Elements. That
I
sound
heard-
came from Emerald Elements.
I heard the noise through my headphones, so it couldn't have come from me.
It wasn't me.
You ate chili.
So? I
Yeah, you did.
See, you trying to get all defensive now.
What you talking?
Okay, wait a minute. We're talking about a bunch of different topics on this podcast, but the one thing that makes us go into a fight is who farted. Why?
I own up to it.
Shane started it.
Dang.
What is wrong?
He's enjoying this too much.
I can't stop laughing. I'm sorry. Oh god! A bug just landed on me.
Is that wasp still in your room?
A bug just fell from my ceiling and just landed on me.
I blame Shia LaBeouf.
I think it's a cockroach.
Oh shit.
Gross. I was laughing my butt off, and then all of a sudden a cockroach falls on me.
I told you, Shane, this is why you need a door.
Yeah, thanks. The door's not gonna stop him.
Yeah, well,
No, well, I have plenty
Anyway.
of doors in my house. They still get in.
Oh my god. Okay, so let's forget about who farted. It was probably one of our chairs that probably did that noise anyway. I'm sorry for bringing that up, but let's get back to something else.
You want to talk about one of the main topics I thought we should talk about was live action adaptations.
Of what?
Just live action adaptations in general, or adaptations. Like,
Dragon Ball Evolution.
Easier, let's talk about live action adaptations of movies, like maybe from anime, video game, cartoon, come to live action.
Yeah, most of those don't really turn out so good. Like Dragon Ball Evolution.
Oh yeah, no.
Super Mario Brothers.
you have to say it.
Last Airbender.
Why'd you have to say it?
Oh my god, really? Out of all the things you could have said.
I don't.
Tekken is.
But wait, hold on. The best, you have to admit, some of the best live action adaptations are the superhero comic books.
Well, of
You
course.
have Marvel in their Avengers shit,
And
now you have Batman vs Superman and Suicide Squad.
can't wait for those.
Oh,
What are your thoughts on that, Emerald Element? Emerald!
Emerald!
I'm sorry, on what?
What are your thoughts on the new movies coming out, like Batman vs Superman, and the Suicide Squad movie?
I believe I touched a little bit on these in the last episode. I'm excited for them. They look amazing. I'm still a little unsure on whether or not they're going to reach that sort of Marvel cinematic quality. I'm really hoping they do. Here's hoping. But regardless of that, they look good. They look like good movies to me anyway, so that really doesn't matter. I'm very much looking forward to both of them.
Let's celebrate the fact that this is the first live action adaptation of Harley Quinn.
Yeah.
Very true. Very true. Yes.
She's hot.
God.
You are my girl.
Hey, actually, speaking of anything that has to do with Harley Quinn and the Joker and stuff, I actually found this picture on Facebook, like, during, like, when they were making The Dark Knight, like, you know the scene where, like, the Joker comes out of the truck and he's, like, shooting all the cars, he's like, come on, I want you to hit me, and then, like, the Batman refused to, and he was just laying there, and he was about to, like, pull the cowl off of him?
Yeah.
Well, when they were taking a break one time, I think there was like a behind-the-scenes picture where like Heath Ledger actually was skateboarding and actually jumped
I saw
over.
that one.
Yeah, he actually
Yeah, he
jumped.
doesn't ollie over Christian Bale.
Yeah.
Great times and they can do this.
For those of you who don't know what we're talking about, go look up Heath Ledger skateboarding, ollieing over Christian Bale or something. I don't know. Look something up that sounds like that.
Yeah, I saw that picture. I was like, "Oh, that's too great."
It's a shame that Heath Ledger wouldn't be in the, the Suicide Squad. I would have preferred Heath Ledger, but let's just wait. Jared Leto might do a good job.
Oh yeah, Jared Leto. When I saw in the trailer, he looked amazing.
Yeah, he did.
You know, he was torturing Harley Quinn.
He was torturing his lover. Oh wait, I shouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, he tortured.
Yeah, this is the Joker we're talking about.
Yeah, he abused her. He abuses her. It's like, Phelan, you should do that.
Hey,
Do that.
hey, no,
Since
no,
you guys got a Joker and Harley Quinn complex going on.
I ain't about that.
Show her your sadistic side and make her a misogynist.
Not exactly
Show her
the top of my to-do list. I'll consider it though.
50 Shades of Grey over here.
Are we really gonna talk about that?
Hang on. Can you repeat that?
What?
50 Shades of Green Joker here.
50
No.
50
15 of Grey.
Grey.
50 shit. Oh, that's what I thought you said. Okay. Let's not.
But we
Are
can
you
also
really-
do 50 Shades of Green.
Hey, I'm down for it.
Don't you mean Shrek is love, Shrek is life?
Ah, shit.
That's my. Oh my god.
That's basically they should just retitle Shrek is Love, Shrek is Life like 50 Shreks of Green or 50 Shades of Green or something like that.
Oh my god.
So, I forgot what we were talking about. So, oh yeah, live action adaptations. The horrible ones. So we said Dragon Ball Evolution. We said,
Super Mario Brothers.
We said Last Airbender.
What about Mad Max, the movie adaptation? No, not Mad Max. I'm sorry. Max Payne. Max Payne.
That shit was horrible.
Yeah, that movie sucked.
Yeah,
The video games are fun, but the movie sucks real bad. I got another cockroach on my arm.
Was Howard the Duck an adaptation or something? Or was
Yeah, he was an adaptation of a comic book. He's a comic book character as well. He's a Marvel character.
And we all know how that turned out.
I thought they made Howard the comic after Howard the Duck movie.
Breeders of the Lost Stork.
I loved Howard the fucking Duck. Like, when I saw him at the end of Guardians of the Galaxy, I lost my shit.
Oh my god, I was laughing so hard. I was like, please tell me we're getting another movie.
Me and Emerald Element, we went to go see that movie in theaters, and when we stayed for the after credits, him, me, and everybody else who stayed for the after credits in the theater, we were like, no way. Howard the Duck?
I said, what now? What'd you say?
We were both laughing our butts off when we saw that.
Dude, you know, if I was in there, I would have went fucking crazy.
Yeah, I wish we could have invited... I think I tried to invite you, but you couldn't come.
Yeah, I didn't have any money. Too bad.
Well, you got money now.
I got money now.
I wish we could have seen your reaction.
You should have seen my reaction. But I actually looked it up. Howard the Duck is not canon. Like, they're not gonna make a movie. That was just a little special something.
Oh man,
They really should though.
I know. I love that movie.
Duck tits. Woo!
Duck tits.
what are your thoughts on Howard the Duck, Maishin?
Oh, I remember the movie a long time ago, but more so my uncle. He loves Howard the Duck to death.
So it seems like it has a love hate relationship because I actually mentioned. Yeah, we should. It's like in a different universe or galaxy or something though.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. We good.
Space adventure. It's an adventure in space.
Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Sorry.
No, we need a Space Jam too.
Yeah.
I think I heard something about that.
Yeah, this is probably something that's not even gonna happen.
And it's probably gonna suck because they don't have energy.
To be honest with you,
They're gonna Ron.
lots of people actually made like rants and stuff like saying this movie sucks. I'd have to disagree. I thought that movie was great.
It was.
I mean, who said? Why would it suck?
We're talking about Space Jam, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, like why would that suck? Like
Those
that movie
kinds
was awesome.
Those kinds of movies are cool, where like cartoons coexist with real people, like Who Framed Roger Rabbit and Space Jam, and all that stuff.
What about the
Looney Tunes back
movie?
in action though?
Back in action.
Looney Tunes movie?
You mean Back in Action?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what Emerald Element was just saying right now.
Oh.
I love that movie.
That movie was so great.
Hit me.
No, hit me!
Oh,
Hit me!
me! Nah, I say, wait your turn, I say, boom!
No, you wanna know what the best part was? When they drove off the cliff and like the car stopped right when it was so close to the ground, and Bugs Bunny was like, up, out of gas, and then like I forget the name of the woman who like the female character, like the main female character. She's like, what? That's not even physically possible. And then all of a sudden, like, right when it faded to black when she said that, it shot straight back to the car, and the car just crashed out, like, and then, like, Bugs was like, thanks, Toots. That was the best part of the movie.
I remember when they were falling from the sky and Bugs Bunny was screaming his eyes out, and then he's like,
No. You wanna know what the best? You wanna know what the best part? You wanna know what the best part? Another good part was when Elmer Fudd was following them through the art museum, and like they were inside the Screamer painting, and like when they bumped into the Screamer, she screamed, and then like Elmer Fudd laughs, and he's like ha ha ha. They step on Elmer Fudd's foot, and then Elmer Fudd does a Screamer first, like ah.
Wow. I honestly, like, I kind of, like, even though we don't have a Space Jam 2, I kind of consider that movie somewhat of a sequel to Space Jam, just because it was another Looney Tunes movie that coincided with actual people.
Yeah.
It wasn't really basketball. Like, I consider that somewhat of a sequel.
Wait, what about the scene where like they find a Walmart in the middle of a desert?
Oh yeah. I definitely remember that scene.
Well, that movie was just so... It was just so zany, wonky. It's just all over the place. It's hard to forget, honestly.
Yeah, Maishin, you have a good opinion about that. You have a good observation of that being a sequel and everything.
I mean, it's that was the only thing that could have been at least closest to Space Jam. At least the concept part of it. I mean, you're still coinciding with humans. I mean, besides the basketball part. I mean, I consider sequel.
I suck at basketball.
Used to be on that 3rd grade basketball team. I was not the best, but I like to think I was.
So, what next? Anybody else got anything?
What if we could talk about something anime related?
Okay. How about this?
Anybody been watching Dragon Ball Super?
Nah, I'm waiting for that to be dubbed. I don't like watching Dragon Ball subbed. I'd rather watch it dubbed.
I understand. I don't see how Funimation is yet to get on that. But
if they haven't gotten on that now, then you better. I hope you have patience.
But
look how long it took. Look how long it took for them to get Attack on Titan. It took them about a year.
But now recently, you probably don't notice, but they've really been on their dubs. Like, they release new anime every season, and Funimation, whatever they've been getting licensed to certain anime, and while it's airing in Japan, like they'll air the dubs like the same time, but Japan will be like a couple episodes ahead. They'll still be up there with them. Like
Space Dandy.
For example, this anime called Death Parade. When that came out, a couple of weeks after that came out, they had let's say like once they got to episode 4, you could see that Funimation released a dubbed version of episode 1, and so they're like a couple episodes behind. But
everybody should watch the English dub of Haganai.
Oh yeah, but
everybody should watch it.
Oh yeah, Toonami, they Jay, you probably don't know this, but they are next month after Storyline 2 ends, they will be adding
Akame ga Kill. Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah, I've been
wanting to see
last year. It was really good. Like the ending got a lot of backlash from people.
Yeah,
it wasn't the same as the manga.
I've been wanting to see that, but never got the chance to do so.
Yeah, it was really good. Then I'm guessing after Michiko and Hachin ends, they will be adding Parasite, which is awesome.
Actually, I think they're going to be adding Akame ga Kill after Kill la Kill ends, because if you notice, Kill la Kill only has 2 episodes left on Toonami. I think 2 episodes left.
But they said well. That won't be, like, from what I remember, Akame ga Kill won't be coming up till, like, middle of August, towards the end, but when you said that, I think it'll come out, like, right after.
Don't forget, well, go ahead.
I'm sorry, I just want to say, like, it's a shame, like, really, Kill la Kill, it's a really good anime. I hope they plan on making a second season.
They have some OVAs though.
Yeah.
Well, they because I'm pretty sure Toonami actually has another episode after the 2 because they do have the OVA, which is also English stuff, so they might air that one too, and that's pretty much episode 25.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, Parasite will be coming soon, and I can't wait for that because I enjoyed the hell out of Parasite. It's like people like
It's better than
don't notice, but on the internet there's Tokyo Ghoul versus Parasite B, right? Who's the best character, Kaneki or Shinji from Parasite? Parasite is better. Come at me.
Parasite is actually better. I agree.
I don't know, since Funimation finally dubbed this anime, you think they might put in Wanna Be the Strongest in the World?
No!
Oh. Oh. No!
I just wanted to say that just to get to you guys.
No!
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The only thing good it has going for him are the sound effects.
I take it that's a very bad anime or something.
It's about women wrestling. It's about this Japanese idol girl who ends up becoming a wrestler. It's an ecchi anime. There's a bunch of boobs and ass and shit.
And jiggly.
It's the worst ecchi anime because if you see if you guys seen the level of ecchi that Shonen have seen, shit's horrible.
Yeah.
They be wrestling and you just hear like the Titan sound effects of like Lego.
And honestly, I have not watched it, but it does not look all that great to me.
Yeah, imagine getting like 2 loose balloons and like tying them together and pulling. That's how it sounds like.
That's quite the description there. I want to say that.
Yeah, that's quite the description.
All right, there. So does Little Mac make a cameo appearance and beat the crap out of him?
No, he doesn't.
I stopped at episode 3.
Hajime no Ippo versus Little Mac. Yes. Nobody's heard of Ippo.
I've never heard of Ippo.
I never
heard of Ippo.
Well, I'm not super huge on anime, so I don't know a lot of this stuff.
You really need to be. This is a.
You should let us just show you some great shit.
Well,
got some great shit. Show.
Emerald
So
Element.
I'm fully aware that there's some really great stuff out there, and I really do want to get more into anime. I just haven't, because like I said earlier, I'd much rather play video games.
So far, the anime that he's been getting really into was Fairy Tail.
Oh yeah.
Snow fairy. Sorry.
Emerald Element.
It's amazing that anime is still going on.
It's pretty popular.
Fucking One Piece.
Yeah, like there's so many anime. There's One Piece. There's Fairy Tail. There's what was Naruto ended.
No, the manga ended, but the anime's still going.
Oh yeah, that's right. What else is there that still keeps going that feels like it'll never end ever? Dragon Ball Super or Dragon Ball Z or so.
Emerald Element.
They stopped Dragon Ball is just like they just milk the games and shit, but like they'll show they have a couple of these videos, but I don't really think they just started making new episodes after like 18 years.
Oh wait, Bleach. That's one thing I forgot to say. Bleach.
Bleach ended.
I know, but I'm talking about the manga.
Oh yeah, that's right.
It's on its final arc, but it's coming to an end. I'm pretty sure.
Where is that Attack on Titan season fucking 2?
It's coming out next year, I think.
Maybe some.
It better.
Maybe some.
That's the Magic Hodge. Magic Hodge will Attack on Titan season 2 come out next year.
Maybe one day.
Phelan,
Yeah.
I highly recommend you. Number 1, that you should totally watch Hajime no Ippo.
No. What he should watch is Boku no Pico.
No, don't listen to him. If you want,
What you should watch is Bleach.
Don't listen to me either.
Alright, now, Shane, you know I'm not really into overrated things.
First of all,
Wait.
Attack on Titan.
What'd you say, Phelan?
Shane, you know I'm not really into things that are overrated.
There you go.
Well, have you seen Attack on Titan?
You say he's not that are overrated. Remember, Attack on Titan's overrated.
Well, I actually kind of wanted to watch. I actually kind of wanted to watch Attack on Titan, but the only places I could find it was all sub, and I was like, no, I ain't watching the sub.
I got both. Dubs. I got both volumes on DVD. They're dubbed. I could let you borrow them.
Yes, you could.
Actually, here's an anime you should watch, Emerald. High School of the Dead.
Oh yeah.
Don't say that. Your ramen getting started. You're gonna get.
School of the Dead.
Why did you have to say? You're gonna get this man started.
Oh my gosh. Where did I start?
Gonna ask them to conch again. Where is High School of the Dead season 2?
My gosh, they need a season 2 so bad. I'm gonna cry.
Dude, the manga is like on hiatus right now.
No, I read the manga and the fuck, they don't have enough to go on for a season 2.
It's like the walking.
I'll tell you what.
Something pretty cool.
I'll tell you what we need. We need an anime of the Pokemon manga. The Pokemon, the Pokemon manga is freaking awesome. It's like
gruesome.
Well, I mean, it is. Yeah, that's part of what makes it awesome. It's just like it's the Pokemon we know and love, except it's darker.
Well, I would not say. I would say maybe not really the closest thing, but I would say I think what was it called? Pokemon Origins, was it? That was it was.
Yeah, that's about
like
as close as you get.
Yeah, that was the closest one. But besides that,
and it was so good.
It was really good.
Yeah, it was.
Like, I'm so tempted to read the manga, but you know me and manga, if I don't have the book, I'm pretty lazy with it. Like, if I don't, like, I read manga online. If I don't have the physical copy in my hand, it's gonna take me fucking forever to read that shit.
This guy recommends.
I'm basically the same way because
I recommend Maishan so many manga, like,
and I read
easy ass shit.
I read it. I read it and he doesn't.
Like, he gets farther than me. Cause like, no, here's the thing, I'll binge read it for a couple of hours, then I'll stop, and don't come back until 6 months later, but forget what chapter I'm in.
Yo, let me tell you this. There's a manga that was released in Japan, only, I think 2 volumes or something, I don't recall exactly. It was never released in America, so I'm gonna say this now. This manga needs a reboot, and it needs an English release. We need to see the return of the Metroid manga.
Oh my god, they had a manga of that?
Yes, there was a Metroid manga, and I freaking want it. I actually downloaded a fan-translated version, and it was really, really good. I was actually enjoying it a lot. I didn't read the whole way through, but it was really good. They need to reboot that and bring it over here to America, because that would make me a happy camper.
See, that's what we need to do. We need to go to Japan, go to Akihabara, and find all of them. I'm pretty sure there's like a manga adaptation of every Super Smash Bros. Character, but we don't fucking know that. You can only find that in Akihabara in Japan.
There really is, because there's a Zelda manga which has actually seen some English releases. I actually have a Zelda manga book with me right now. There's the Pokemon manga. There is freaking Splatoon manga.
That's
Splatoon. That is awesome.
Don't forget Kingdom Hearts. Don't forget Kingdom Hearts.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts has
also Kingdom Hearts manga. Absolutely, yes.
Surprisingly, Kingdom Hearts manga has cursing in it.
I'm okay with it.
Actually, y'all know what anime adaptation?
Tell me Donald Duck is cussing in that shit.
I can't tell you that.
Great, but here's the thing. There are 3 series that they should make anime adaptations for: Kingdom Hearts, Super Smash Bros., and Legend of Zelda.
And KGB.
You imagine a Smash Brothers anime?
Well, there's already people making a bunch of anime adaptations off of Kingdom Hearts and Smash Bros. Especially. I mean, I just sent an Attack on Titan inspired Smash Bros. Intro to Ramen King not too long ago.
Yeah,
I saw that.
I know what you're talking about. That was really well done. Kudos to the guy who made that. That was really well done.
I made it.
Yeah,
Well, congratulations on your success. It's absolutely amazing. You are on a much higher league than we are. We'll have to kick you out now.
That's why they call me Ramen King.
He can't even draw for nothing.
Ramen,
Hey,
royalty, and animation, and putting it on YouTube and Smash Brothers and Attack on Titan and a bunch of other stuff does not correlate in the slightest.
But there is one person. There's this one Kingdom Hearts fan where he's actually going to recreate one of the more memorable Kingdom Hearts battles in anime form. And I saw the trailer too. It looks really amazing.
Sounds awesome.
yeah.
Which battle is it?
Well,
Was it Sora and Sephiroth?
well, no, well, I don't know. That's
Yeah.
pretty much an optional fight, but I'm saying more. He's going to create more of the canon fights.
Sora, Donald, and Goofy versus Heartless.
Well, like Sora versus the 1,000 Heartless. That would be amazing.
What
That
about
was awesome.
what about? I want to see the one where Sora fights Cloud from Final Fantasy VII.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, I really want to see that.
It used to be a hard fight for me.
Yeah, it was like my first time playing it. I could barely hit him. I only hit him like 3 times, but he kicked my butt quickly.
Look, he's Cloud. He's on Cloud 9 and you're not.
Oh.
Oh, but like good, like thankfully, so thankfully memorization was on my side. So he's actually pretty easy, even on hard mode.
Yeah.
Yeah, now you're older. You're like games that you played when you were younger and like you sucked at. You play them now. You're like, piece of cake.
I can instantly body Sephiroth at a low level.
Easy.
And Sephiroth is like how strong was he in like Final Fantasy VII? Again, like how strong was he?
I never played Final Fantasy VII, so
Me neither.
Do you have a
I thought.
Well, I mean, he's a final
He's
boss as
actually
compared
pretty
to a
good.
secret boss, so it's gotta mean something.
let me
actually?
tell y'all something. Ramen King thought it was an action RPG.
But it's just an RPG.
I thought you. I did not know it was turn based. I thought this was one. This idea or whatever was also. I thought this was also action based. I didn't know that.
I'll tell you, playing South Park: The Stick of Truth really brought back memories of Final Fantasy VII.
I like South Park Stick of Truth.
I'm just saying that because of its turn-based fighting style.
Yeah, there's only. I'm not really a fan of turn-based, but the only turn-based games I actually do play and enjoy are South Park Stick of Truth and Pokemon. And like when I play like some like Final Fantasy, I also have Final Fantasy 13 too. I don't know. I was playing one of the Final Fantasy games and I didn't really like the whole turn-based thing. I mean, that's just me, because like, you look at this beautiful world, these awesome characters, you don't want to be slowed down by turn-based. You want to go in badass, like, and fast.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah. And another thing about the Final Fantasy games, the reason why they're so long is they want you to observe like the area around you.
Yeah. But that's why I'm excited for Final Fantasy 15, because thank God it's not like that.
I'm excited for the Final Fantasy VII remake.
Oh, yeah.
The best part is like it's a timed exclusive from what I've heard. It's gonna come to PS4 first, and then it's gonna come to Xbox One later. I don't know if it actually, yeah, it's gonna come to like other consoles later, including the Xbox One, the Wii U, and PC, I believe. That's what I.
Timed exclusive. Battlefront is coming to Xbox One first.
What?
Yep.
No! No!
Okay. I don't even care. I'm gonna get all those games later, anyways.
This guy doesn't.
So when does the Wii U version come out, Kappa?
Never.
Because Nintendo doesn't really go well with like Star Wars. Like, I think the only Star Wars games that were released for like Nintendo systems were like Star Wars Bounty Hunter for the GameCube, Star Wars: The Force Unleashed for the Wii. What else was there?
What about that one Star Wars?
Star Wars lightsaber duels for the Wii.
Wasn't there like Rogue Squadron on the 64?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and there was Rogue Squadron, and there was Star Wars Shadows of the Empire for the N64.
Also, Star Wars 1313 is coming back.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. It's coming to next gen, thankfully.
Oh yeah. So, never mind.
Remember when Kingdom Hearts 3 was gonna be on Wii U?
Really?
Well, it was going to, but apparently it didn't. It didn't meet the graphics. It didn't really meet the whole technicality that Xbox One and PS4 had.
Makes sense.
That game looks amazing, though.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the E3 trailer, listening to that music and watching that gameplay at the same time, I almost cried.
They were playing Sanctuary, right?
No, they did not play Sanctuary. They played, what was it? They played what was it?
Hold on, I'm gonna.
They played Awakening. They played Rage Awakening, and that is the secret boss of Kingdom Hearts 2.
Yeah, that's right. You're right. I forgot about that.
I hope they bring back the same singer.
I hope.
Utada Hikaru.
Yeah.
You wanna know what I'm hoping they'll have in Kingdom Hearts 3?
What?
A Star Wars world and a Marvel world.
Star Wars, yes.
Marvel, no?
Yes. Just because I really don't think that's gonna work. I mean, I really don't think that's gonna work well. I mean, like for Star Wars, yes, because the final boss of Kingdom Hearts 2 is practically a Sith Lord himself, especially at the place you go to. It's like the Death Star was a transformer, and it just transformed into a whole bunch of buildings. And he could use Force, and he had lightsabers, and yeah. I could totally understand if it was Star Wars just because of how the boss is.
I just want to see it because I want to see Sora holding a Keyblade lightsaber.
Wasn't a Frozen world announced?
Yeah, Tangled, yeah.
Yeah, that was a Tangled world.
I mean, I'm okay with both of them, so I mean, yeah.
They should get on to Pixar. Shit.
The E3 trailer they showed, like you know the area where they were like fighting all those monsters and stuff in the E3 trailer?
Mm-hmm.
The place that they were in, it took place in the Tangled world.
And
Really?
Yeah.
First it was his Coliseum, then it was Tangled. That was when you saw Sora's new design.
Very interesting, very interesting.
Totally getting it for the Xbox One. I think stream the
I'm
Anyway, my hype levels couldn't even compare.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to get a PlayStation 4 for it, just because I've played Kingdom Hearts on PlayStation forever.
Yeah, I want a PlayStation 4 so I can get No Man's Sky.
That game looks sick. Is it out yet?
No. The release date has yet to be
I want it.
announced.
I want it.
If you guys want to play it, you know who to go to.
GameStop to get a PlayStation 4?
Well, that and me, because I have a PlayStation 4, I could let you guys try it out.
But like they said, the concept of it is so awesome. I respect these guys so much because they usually make indie games. They're a small company, developing company, and they're making something this huge. Like, it's a mass multiplayer game. But here's the thing: you will rarely the map is so big that you will rarely run into other players.
The developers
like
know
the main point of the game is to get to the center of the galaxy. But they said that is only the half of the main point. That's gonna take forever to get to. But that's
The
only half of it.
The funny thing is the developers don't even know half the size of the world. They don't even know the monster they just created.
Yeah, they don't even know some of the worlds. They don't even know about. I'm like,
That is insane. That's awesome.
and since I'm a big space guy. You know I'm happy for this shit. I will never sleep ever again. Like, imagine this.
I just hope it has a good replayability factor.
Oh yeah.
Like Arkham Knight.
Like,
Okay.
Here's the thing, like, it's so big, it'll take you forever just to, it'll take so much time just to get to the center of the universe. Let alone, that's not even the main objective. There's another objective after that.
Oh god.
So, that game will keep anyone occupied like forever.
Basically, it's kind of like Minecraft, where you have to make objectives for yourself.
Basically.
Yeah. Actually, speaking of Minecraft, there's going to be another, like, a Minecraft-styled game. It's called Lego Worlds. There's like a... I think there's like a beta released for it already, and they're like Markiplier and a few other YouTubers, they've like showed some gameplay of it. It's basically Minecraft, but with Legos.
I've heard about it.
Isn't it that one game that's kind of like Disney Infinity, where you put the Lego figures on the thing
Yeah.
and they pop up? Oh, yeah.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, that's not it. That's not it. Lego Worlds. That's a different game. I know what you're talking about, but
No, that's Lego Dimensions, I think.
yeah, Lego Dimensions. Yeah,
Okay, got that confused then.
that's all right.
All right, I think we might have finally run our topics dry.
Yeah.
Yeah,
All right.
An hour and 21 minutes.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
Felt like we've been going on for like 2 hours.
I gotta go. I gotta go now, guys. I gotta go. Like, I'm tired. I'm
Alright,
sleepy.
so let's close it out. All right.
All right.
This is episode 3 of Fantasm. I'm Ramen King.
I'm Anime Gamer.
I'm Emerald Element.
And I'm one to subset.
Goodbye.
See ya.
Ooh.